Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the market crashing on dark matters even more due to the brand new super packs that dropped today here in NBA 2K25 MyTEAM. Before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 40,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, multiple videos a day. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's hop right into it and let's talk about it, because I think this is fascinating. It does look as though, with the way that the super packs have changed, a guaranteed dark matter topper on this box. This is the first time all year that a auctionable dark matter has been guaranteed in anything. So what that has produced is an increase in supply of dark matters significantly, especially because it's specifically season 6 dark matters. So it's only these dark matters. So any guys before that, no, but like dark matter, any of these cards, which is most of the best cards in the game, guys like David Robinson, Chet Holmgren, Gary Payton, Kawhi Leonard, Ron Artest, Lonzo Ball, Josh Smith, Kareem, Embiid. A lot of the best cards in the game, especially these best dark matters in the game, have gone up significantly in supply over the past couple hours. I mean, there have only been a couple of Kareems. Some of the, I think it might have a certain level of rarity to it. Like I would say, like David Robinson in the last hour and a half, there's only a few of him up. A couple of D-Robs, like 3 of them and stuff. Lonzo is, let's see what we're looking at with Lonzo in the last hour and a half. I'm recording this at 11:30, so the super packs have been out for an hour, so that's why I say that. But there are a pretty good amount of Lonzos up, it looks like. But point being, if you go through here and you look at the dark matters in the auction house, it is very clear, and it does take a while to scroll to, because I mean, there's a lot of dark matters in the auction house. Don't get twisted. Every few minutes, at least, there's a dark matter, right? So it's not like they haven't existed, but they exist a lot more now than they did. So it goes from, look, yeah, there's a lot of dark matters, sure, but it's often in a couple minute interval and stuff like that. Like there's a gap for sure in these dark matters, or at least in a lot of them. And then you get to about the 2 hour and, well, they started an hour and a half ago, so 2 hour and 30, really the 2 hour and like 40 minute mark, and you start getting dark matters a couple every single minute at least, like, and sometimes more than that. It really is become, like, as you can see, there is a significantly larger supply and quantity of dark matters, and this will also continue. Again, these super packs have only been out for an hour and a half, so there's a lot of people that haven't gotten home from work yet, and those are often your big spenders as well, the people who have big boy jobs and are out there 9 to 5s making 100 grand, coming home and dropping a couple $100 on super pack bundles. Like, that's going to increase the supply even more tonight. So I think you're going to see this market drop continue over the next couple days. But as y'all can see in the hour and a half, I mean, it is inundated with dark matters. There are a lot of dark matters being pulled, and so I wouldn't even say right now, as you like see this video at it, let's say, I don't know exactly what time I'm dropping it, but sometime this afternoon, when you see the video, I don't know if this is going to be super duper applicable, although it will be applicable 100%, because y'all can see the supply is absolutely going up. But just to this afternoon, tonight, tomorrow morning, just be on the lookout for a card that you want to add. Like, for example, let's say you really wanted to add dark matter Kawhi Leonard to your account. This card's been extremely expensive. He's been going for nearly 2 million MT, but I wouldn't be surprised if, because of the increased quantity of Kawhis that is going to be on the auction house over the next couple of days, if his price doesn't go down a bit, and especially on some of these lower, like, I guess, less hyped dark matters, you might even see the supply on these guys increase even more, and the ability to get them also increase even more. I will say it's fascinating how many dark matters there are, because it is still relatively spread out in terms of the amount that are dropping. But if there is a dark matter card that you have been wanting, they are now far more common than they were. Like there were 2 Ron Artests that had dropped before that hour and a half period, and then there's a bunch, like 7 of them in that hour and a half period. Like, especially as the day goes on, because again, these super packs have only been out for an hour and a half, you're going to see larger and larger supplies of these cards dropping, and supply and demand. The more supply there is, the less the demand has to pay to get them. So if there's a card you've been looking for that is a dark matter, for me, it'd be guys like Kareem, guys like Kawhi, players like that. Now is probably a great time to potentially target adding those cards, because they're going to be as readily available as they pretty much ever probably will be over the next few weeks anyway. So if you're looking to add one of those cards, especially these elite level dark matters, now might be the time. Now, it's not unfortunate, but I guess you could say unfortunately for me, I spent 3 million MT last night on this Chris Webber, who's an amazing card. Absolutely love him. I think he's the best card in the game. But I don't have MT flexibility anymore, so I can't go out and get a Kareem today or something like that. And I almost wish I had waited a little bit on Weber. There's a part of me that kind of wishes a little bit, but not really, because he's an incredible card. And I feel like, I mean, 3 million MT for the best card in the game, in my opinion, really isn't that bad. But as a whole, I definitely think that this is a great opportunity here for a lot of people to try to improve their squads, especially if you're one of those people who, let's say you're one of those people who's more of a no money spent player or a low money spent player, and you haven't spent a lot on the game, but you're sitting on 1 million or 1.5 million MT, and you've been waiting to add cards, but you don't want to spend all your MT. Today might be a great day to go out and add that guy you've been waiting on, because there's a really good chance tonight that he's going to be 100,000, 200,000 MT cheaper than he was. And that may not sound insane, but let's say it's a card like Kareem has been going for 1.2 mil. If you can get him for 1 million MT flat tonight, that's like almost 20% of his price off. You know what I'm saying? So I think there is a lot of positive about this. Honestly, one of the best things we've seen this season in general has been the amount of different market crashes that we've gotten. Because before this season, I feel like the market didn't crash very much this year, but the super packs obviously throughout the season crashed the market on pink diamond and below cards a huge amount, and then the bracket busters festival contributed to further crashing the market in a lot of top tier cards, and then this is obviously also going to continue to crash the market, especially on these dark matters. Now, I will say it is not just the dark matters that are going to be affected by this. I would say some of these other cards are probably going to be more readily available today as well. Like, I wouldn't be shocked if the really good heroic opals and stuff that people might want to add, if those cards become more available today. Now, to be fair, I'm not saying there are like a ton of really good heroic opals, but I do think in general you might see the price tag on a lot of these other cards also go down a bit, and so there might be an opportunity there to potentially pick up some really good budget cards and stuff while they're on their cheaper while they're at a cheaper price point, and potentially even make a little bit of MT off of that if that's what you're looking to do. Basically, just season 5 cards in general. If you are looking to pick up season 5 cards, today is probably the best day to do it, is basically what I will say. And yeah, also keep in mind the Bracket Busters Festival Exchange does end here in a couple days, so if you're looking to complete these, make sure you get these done. All this stuff as we finish up season 5 and get towards season 6, want to make sure you're getting everything optimized and everything finished as best as you can, and hopefully 2K will give me my 100 overall piece in time to where I'm able to exchange that piece and make my MT out of it, that I should have gotten from Triple Threat Park last night, but I didn't, so go watch that video if you haven't. But yeah, with that being said, I just want to make a quick video talking about this market crash, because I definitely think it's going to be more and more noticeable as the day progresses. It's already, as y'all could see when I went and just pulled up all the dark matters, there are clearly a larger quantity of dark matters in the most recent hour and a half, and I think that's going to become even more pronounced tonight as more and more people open up these super packs and more people get home from work who are going to spend money on the game and things of that nature. And it's just a big opportunity to potentially take advantage of and pick up some really good cards tonight if you are looking to add guys to your team. So with that being said, that's going to do it for this video. I hope y'all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.